Should I go to art school or can I make it on my own? That's the question. Today, I'm going to tell you guys my experience. What's going on, guys? Will here, and first off, I want to say I'm totally sorry for leaving you guys hanging these past few months. Like the title said, the question is, should you go to art school? Well, I went to photography school, so it's at an art school. I went to Art Center College of Design, and yeah, so I just want to tell you guys my experience, how I liked it and everything from start to finish. And let's just say it was quite a journey. My plan was I wanted to get in and out, so I did 5 classes a semester, and yeah, so it was pretty crazy. I started 2 years ago, in 2016, and yeah, so I decided to go to art school, and I went. First year was first semester was like pretty intense. I had to use film, and it was my first time doing film processing at that time, and it was real. I had fun. It was real interesting, something new, and even though I had fun, I struggled quite a bit in the dark room trying to print and everything, but I eventually got it right. I used 4x5 cameras. Those are like pretty much old school cameras that was pretty much standard back in the day, and well, not really standard, but a lot of the big dogs were using 4x5, and Ansel Adams was one of them. And yeah, so 4x5 cameras, they're really cool. Like you get it's large format, and you get pretty much large size film. I'm trying to see if I don't have any with me right now, and plus I can't expose them to the light anyway. But the 4x5 film is pretty much, yeah, it's 5 inches by 4, so that it's a large piece of film, and it's great. One of my favorite images that I shot with that camera has been published in a magazine, and I just love the fact that all that hard work that I put into creating that image, it got published. So yeah, so 4x5 was a good experience for me, and I've done some other stuff with film as well, and I did landscapes and some other things from other classes. And so back to my question is, should you go to art school? Well, in my opinion, if you want to like dial in on your learning and learn from industry professionals, I kind of feel that you should go to art school, and it will help you see and dial in detail the path you want to go, if this is the path you want to go or not. But you really have to be serious on going to the school, because our school can be a little expensive, and if you're not serious and you just go and then drop out, you're wasting a lot of money. So you have to be committed, fully committed to doing what you want to do if you want to decide to go to art school. But yeah, let's say as the terms they go by terms, and it's an accelerated program, so the semester was 14 weeks long, and yeah, so within those 14 weeks you get a whole bunch of classes to choose from. You get that school. You get really beat down with the technical aspect of photography. And me coming from a technical background, I came from computers before. So diving into the technical aspect of photography, that was pretty fun and interesting to me. So like I was always like really into all my classes and wanted to learn the most that I could. And yeah, so throughout the semesters, you learn lighting, you learn composition. You can learn the stuff on YouTube too, and I've done that, but it feels good to be around a group of people that are like-minded and just as hungry as you are to succeed in the field that you're in. And my field is photography. And yeah, so the program was really good. I also enjoyed other classes, like we learned like the history of photography. And this school is like it's accredited as well, and it's geared towards it being like a university. So you get not just your photography classes, if you're a photography major, but you get English, you get your history, but it's still related to photography. But you're getting those types of curriculum so that when you finish, you can still the credits are still transferable to other schools. And that's another big reason why I chose to go to this school, because if I choose to further my education down the line, I would be able to like transfer to any school. Yeah, so that was one of the another reasons why I went to the school. And the student work there is just amazing. I'm just glad to be a part of the school and create amazing work as well as my fellow peers. And yeah, so all the way up to recently, I just finished my last semester or term, should we call it. I always call them semesters because that's what I grew up with. And yeah, so my last term was pretty intense. Took some business classes. Oh yeah, you don't always with this school you don't stay strictly photography. You get your English, you get your history, you get your science, and I had most of that stuff from my undergraduate from community college. So a lot of those credits transferred with me. So I didn't have to be there 4 years. I was only there for 2 years and like 2 years and like 4 months. 2 years and 4 months. And so yeah, so you get your English, you get your history, and you get business classes. And that is one crucial thing that is very essential to your education as pursuing art related field. You get business classes. And reason why business classes are good is because you get business is like 80% of what you're going to be doing. So you're going to be learning how to go over contracts. You're going to be learning your rights as a photographer. You're going to be learning how copyrights are. You're going to be learning releases, property releases, model releases. You're going to be learning all these things in business classes that you probably might struggle with learning on your own. And these are working professionals, so the business teachers that were at the school, they were actual lawyers. So now that I've had their class, and let's say I need to update one of my contracts or whatever, I can contact that teacher that I had who's actually a lawyer, and she can help me write up, refresh my contract and like real legal terms, and things like that. I also took a marketing class, and that taught me how to market myself and apply for grants and things like that. Excuse me. So you get a lot of fundamentals by going to school. You're working with industry professionals by going to school, and some things, you're just learning on your own. Like, let's just say, prior to going to school, I did a lot of YouTube videos and learning on my own, and that's all great and everything, but it helps, like, going to school helps you, like, put what you learn to actual practice at a faster rate. So let's just say I was watching a video and I liked the video and I want to go learn it. So it's like I watch the video, I go out and do it, and if it doesn't come out right, or like if I fail, then I just have to figure it out for myself. But rather than if I fail and then ask the teacher what I did wrong and how can I improve, and that's pretty kind of like what the schooling does for you. You have that person there for when you mess up, and it's okay to mess up while you're in school and come out with your teacher, and they explain to you, what everything and how things went. So that's one of the things that was very good about me going to art school. And let's see, I'm talking a lot. I don't usually talk this much, but I just wanted to like, get this story out and tell you guys. So just bear with me. And yeah, my attention span is starting to go right now. But anyway, back to the school topic. So you get one-on-one learning with your teachers. You get their industry professionals, and you just surrounded by good people. And another thing that's good about the schools are critiques. And every class you get critiques, and in between your journey through school, you get reviews. So those are pretty much the same as critiques, and you get, a lot of my critiques, to tell you the truth, were pretty negative. I had a couple teachers that like really ripped me apart. Like one time I just felt like, am I even good enough to be here? And all that stuff. But I just, like, the type of person I am, like, I just have a relentless drive to just keep going, no matter what the negative is. I just keep going, and eventually I came out on top because I graduated, and I graduated with honors. So those critiques did not break me, and they made me stronger, and I'm just like very excited because prior to pursuing something that I love, I was just in school just to be in school. I had a 1.5, 1.2 GPA in my high school years, and this really just taught me that, I've grown a lot, and when you're pursuing something that you're passionate about, you just do whatever it takes to succeed. So this is just part of my journey as a photographer. I did a video not too long ago about my journey as like my image creation, like, my before pictures and my current pictures, and there was a drastic difference. And now that I'm graduated, I can just say that I just love what I do, and I'm ready to go out in this world and just create. And so look out for more videos coming from me. And yeah, so this is just an update video. And also, prior to graduation, like, this experience, I had to explain this experience. We had this thing called portfolio reviews. You may have heard of it, outside, like in the photography community. But for our graduating class at my school, we did this thing called portfolio reviews / speed dating. So we did it like in a speed dating format, but it was a portfolio review. So My final semester, I was made a book. I made a book, a photography book, and it's just really, I just love this book because it's like all my work and hard work is pretty much put into this book, and it's just proud to see that everything just came to life. So you learn printing at this school. Like, that's one thing that I've grown to love. Printing is just amazing in itself. It gets your work from the digital space onto real paper, and printing is just, it's not as easy as you think. It's just as much work as shooting, I would say, because not all papers are alike. Your print may look good on one paper, it may not look good on another paper. When you print at a let's just say Costco or whatever, it may not look to your liking as well. I found a paper that I love. And I still I like Luster paper, but this brand in particular is just great. I'll probably put the link in the description for if you want to try it out. And printing is just amazing. Like I said, you put your work from the digital space onto a tangible object, and it was great. So I'm gonna show you guys my portfolio book, and this is what I am proud of right here. So this is my portfolio book right here. It has my name. This is just a sleeve. That's the sleeve, and then this is the actual book. And it opens up. I have business cards right here, and promo pieces go out here. So that's part of the business of it. You have to create business cards and promo pieces because you're really marketing yourself, and it's great to do if if you want to succeed in this business, because like I said, 80 of it is business, 20 of it is actual shooting and everything else. So this is my portfolio book, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing with you guys, but I'm just going to show you guys that prints are actual tangible things, and this paper is just beautiful. The colors come out real nice on here. And during my portfolio review speed dating, I had good responses from all of my reviewers, and that really made me feel good about myself and the work that I've done. So yeah, so that's my book so far. And the good thing about this is it's modular, so it's not like you just order the book and that's it and it's permanent like that forever. I can always take stuff out, I can add to it, and things of that sort. And also another good thing with this book is I can send this off to art directors and get their thoughts and opinions. And the goal of this book is for me to get jobs. And if I were to have an agent, I would make a copy of this book for my agent, and the agent would send this book off to different art directors and stuff like that for them to check me out and hire me for projects and things like that. And also you make business cards. These are some of my business cards that I made, and all these this is pretty much all I have left almost. Or I have from out of this kind, I have different kinds as well, but out of this kind, this is from my portfolio review. We had an industry night, and we had industry professionals come to the school and check out our work and all that stuff. I'll put a picture of that right here of me at my grad wall gallery and everything. And then here's some other promo pieces. This is all I have left. All the other ones are gone. It's just you would send this to different art directors as well, people that you would want to hire you, so send this to them. And then this is another one. So it's similar to a business card, but it's an actual like image and then your contact information. So that's that. And yeah, so it was just a wonderful experience, and I will put a video right here of my graduation walk. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And if you guys like this video, please comment and let me know your thoughts. And if you went to photography school or schooling for photography, or if you just been, YouTube, everything, it's all good. Learning is learning no matter how you get it. And as long as you apply the learning, and that's what will help you succeed. So I just love the school that I went to. It was real good. I'm glad to be part of a network of professionals, and just knowing that I got the education from industry professionals really helps me have a clearer picture of what I want to do. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace.